Several years ago, I did a collection of songs for children. The collective title is Sing a Song of Safety, and the little songs are taught in kindergarten and in the elementary grades in thousands of schools around the world. The songs have been translated into, I believe, about every civilized language. And the songs were intended to be taught in schools, but being a songwriter, I didn't have the right connections for the boards of education around the country, and certainly I didn't know my way around schools. So there were several racetrack touts and a few racketeers and fixers and so forth that used to hang around the office, and they wondered why this book wasn't selling and why the schools weren't ordering. And finally, in desperation, they became the salesman for the book, and they took most of their orders at the racetracks. They knew all the people who bet with them and other shady characters, not other shady characters, but in addition to that, shady characters at the track and so forth. And these people, it seemed, became very soft-hearted when it came to something for children. And so these hangers-on around our office took orders from them. Sometimes they'd sell them 5 books, sometimes 10, 15. They would take the money from them and tell them that they were not going to get the books. The books were going to be sent to principals around the country for purposes of introduction. And the book caught on finally, and schools began ordering them, and boards of education began ordering them. And it was all as a result of the work that these characters put on this little educational book for children. I don't know of any other book in the schools that was promoted by racketeers. Here's the way the book looks. And as I go around to universities, I speak in universities on the background of music business and to the students, and let them know what the pitfalls are in the business. And for a little sugar coating at the end of my talk, sometimes I do a song or two. I might do all of me and Dixie, and then I will say to them, tell them about this book, and tell them that I'm going to play one of the songs from the book, but of course the song is not for them. They're too old for this, except, come to think of it, that on New Year's Eve, or maybe some other night when they're at a party, and they're leaving about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, they might want to remember this message. Remember your name and address and telephone number too. Then if someday you lose your way, you'll know just what to do. Walk up to that kind policeman, the very first one you meet, and simply say, I've lost my way, I cannot find my street, but I know my name and address and telephone number too. Then he'll be kind and help you find the dear ones who wait for you.
Gerald Marks. Marks. Thank you very much indeed.
A couple of months ago, I was invited to a recording studio where they were going to record all of me. And I went, and at the end of the recording, a young fiddle player in the orchestra, oh, he couldn't have been over 17 years old, got off the stand and said, whispered to me, "Mr. Marks, they tell me you wrote that last tune we recorded, all of me." I said, "Yes." He said, "It's beautiful." I said, "Well, thank you very much." And I started away from him, and he called after me, "Good luck with it."